There's a thin line between heroism and madness.
Here the line fades to nothing at all. This is a world of capes and lunatics.
And nothing is off limits.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Capes and Lunatics, episode 19. It's the big Marvel Trivia Showdown. Who will emerge victorious? Will it be Charlie the Professor Esser, because his title's on the line? And who's picking on today? Nice, plucky up-and-comer. Back, I say, from Hurricane Ravaged Florida. It is Miss Lil Hellfire.
From parts unknown.
Who will be the best?
You gotta work on your whistling announcer persona, though.
Oh, hit him with a steel chair.
Metaphorically speaking.
Yes, metaphorically speaking.
Okay, so it's trivia night here on Capes and Lunatics.
Trivia night. Yeah, except it's in the morning.
Nice. Night somewhere. You don't know, Phil. They could be watching us in China right now.
No, he knows. There's a live counter somewhere.
But, yeah, so, all right, every time you answer a correct question, you will get a character card.
Ooh.
And there's 20 character cards, so I'm saying what, first person to 11 maybe wins?
That's
But
fine. So just going to do 11 questions then, huh?
Well, no, here's how I
doing my trash talk.
Well, here's how I tweak the rules a little bit. There are steel cards. They'll say, I'll tell you if it's a steel card. On a steel card, if I say it's Charlie's turn, I say, here's a steel card. Do you want to challenge Lilith? And if he says yes, if he gets his question right, he can take one of Lilith's character cards. But if Charlie gets it wrong, Lilith can answer it and get a character and get one of Charlie's character cards. Oh, no, wait, okay.
I was not told strategy was going to be involved in this. This is too early for strategy, man.
This is just
I didn't have my apple juice yet. This is just coffee.
It's basically, if you answer a question right, you get a card. But if you answer a regular one wrong, nothing. But if you challenge someone on a steel card, if you get it wrong, they get they get a character card, and I'll give the question to Lilith. And if she gets it right, then she'll get a second character card off of you.
Okay, sounds good.
Don't worry, I'll explain.
Let all be Namor.
We'll figure it out.
Let all be Namor, and we can talk.
Just always answer
people
Namor. That's the trick. One of the answers is Namor. I'm certain of it.
You people hung over on pastrami or booze. I'll let you decide which is which.
I did not have any pastrami last night.
Oh, and all right. If someone answers correctly, you'll hear. If they answer wrong, you'll hear.
Oh, that's the sad sound. That makes me cry.
All right. All right. So who should go first?
Should we flip a coin?
You can go first, Charlie. You can go first.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'll take it, man.
All right. Question 1 from Mr. Charlie Esser.
Mm-hmm.
What being does Thor learn is his birth mother?
Gaia.
All right, Charlie's on the board. Gets an auto Octavius.
Yes! Oh. Bum, bum, bum.
That's all you.
Game is rigged, clearly. It's going to be tough.
All right,
The rigged election. I won, but it's still rigged.
All right, Lilith, it's your turn. What is the name of the vampire creature that has battled Captain America several times?
Don't know.
Think Nazi. Think German aristocracy.
Really, though? Nah, I pass. I'm good.
Yeah, it was there in blood.
Yes, it was.
Ugh.
Come on, Lilith. That's a gimp.
No,
just
I
said
don't.
that-
I don't do that.
Oh.
Oh, seriously. Never
I
been
mean, no,
interested.
you just got to put the. You got to. It's in the question. It's a it's a Nazi. He's a baron. Because that's what everyone thought. That's what all Nazis are. Is they're barons.
Oh, jeez.
They don't let you get above baron if you're too evil. That's one thing you'll notice. You never hear like Prince Doom. It's always Baron Doom.
All right, Charlie. It's your turn again.
Okay.
What cosmic hero stops Annihilus to effectively end the annihilation wave?
That was Quasar, wasn't it?
Nova.
No. Nova. Oh, there you go. See, I don't know all these. I'm not big on the cosmics.
Yeah.
Phil knew that. He read the Annihilation Wave.
I actually didn't read that whole thing.
Oh, well, who could have? I don't know if anyone ever actually has. That was like 800 books. I think it's still going on. I'm not sure.
All right. Lilith. What California city did Daredevil move to at one time?
God damn it! Is it San Francisco?
Little Hellfire on the board.
Yay, all tied up.
Spider-Man.
what-
Oh,
another-
see? I got Otto. She's got Spider-Man. The lines are drawn.
I know not to give Charlie a Spider-Man.
It's
He's a
rat
menace,
cat.
I tell you.
Oh, geez. Charlie's going to get this one. Charlie. What Marvel character was first able to physically separate Bruce Banner and the Hulk into two separate entities?
Oh, that was Doc Samson with the assistance of Advanced Ideas Mechanics. That was later retconned in, yeah.
The host of the Gamma Cast. Smashing his way to a second question. Jeez. Well, he'll know this. After Spider-Man rejected his black suit, with whom did the symbiote merge to create Venom?
Oh, Brock. Eddie Brock.
Wrong. It was Deadpool. Recently retconned.
I'm sorry, the card says Moops.
It was the moose.
Oh.
But yeah, you realize this is not that even though it's a recent game, it's still out of date because it's like, a real nerd would say, no, it was Deadpool. They recently retconned it. Nah. Thank you, Eddie Deason.
Eddie.
I didn't even.
Can't even.
All right, this is gonna be a hard one, Charlie, because I didn't even realize this until I read this card that's who that was.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie Esser. Tombstone's daughter became a female version of what longtime Spider-Man foe? Oh, it's multiple choice. Do you want multiple choice?
Sure.
All right. Tombstone's daughter became a female version of what longtime Spider-Man foe? A, the Vulture, B, the Beetle, or C, Electro?
Ooh. There is a female. There's a female of each one. The Beetle isn't African American. Neither is Electro. What's the third one? The Vulture?
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing she's the Vulture.
Says
Oh,
Beetle.
so that's. Well, I guess you know what. He is very light skinned, so I guess that that explains that. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
It's 2-1. Charlie's not running away with it. Lilith.
America question, I'm gonna murder you.
What?
So if it's another Captain America question, I'm gonna murder you.
No. What villain does Pepper Potts defeat and then impersonate in order to infiltrate Hammer?
Oh, that's obscure.
Don't know.
Madam Mask.
Really?
That's what it says.
Oh, Madam Mask. Oh, that makes
Mhm.
sense. Yeah, because it had to be someone who wore a mask. Had to be someone who was female. Well, not necessarily. I mean, she could have put on like titanium man armor, but.
Oh,
But yeah.
We got a steel card. It's Charlie Esser's turn.
Oh.
Would you like to challenge? Would you like to challenge Lilith and try to steal her card, or risk her getting one or both of your cards?
Oh, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to be a gentleman and not steal from Lilith. She's only got the one.
Okay, good, because I don't know if you would have got this one.
Mercy.
Charlie,
you think I wouldn't get it? You think I wouldn't get it? Okay.
All right.
Okay,
who wants to bet money here? Who wants to bet?
You're gonna challenge. I was gonna show Doom like Mercy, but no. Okay, let's do this deal.
Oh, you want to try to steal?
Yeah, let's try this deal.
All right.
I'm a supervillain.
Hey.
You egged me. You can't egg a supervillain.
I was telling him he had the right choice, and he's like, no. All right, Charlie Esser.
My power. Mm-hmm.
What was the name of the soap opera that Mary Jane Watson appeared on after marrying Peter Parker?
Oh, I do know this. It is oh goodness. It's on the tip of my tongue. And I know it because it had a very 90s name. It was, I don't know, Love in the Afternoon. I know that's wrong.
What did you say?
I said Love in the Afternoon. No, I know it's wrong. Tangled Webs.
Oh. Giving Lilith your Hulk. Lilith, do you know the answer to take his other card?
No.
Doesn't she have to actually answer the question to get my card? No? Okay.
No, she could get a second one if she answered it right. No, it's Secret Hospital.
Okay. Secret Hospital, yeah. Yeah.
So Lilith Hellfire taking the lead 2-1.
And she's got my Hulk. Oh.
This game is ridiculous.
Yes, it is.
Capes and Lunatics.
That's okay. If you get too far ahead, you can't come from behind. That's my motto.
All right. It's Lilith's turn. All right. It's true false too, Lilith. So.
Oh.
True or false? Demonic motorcycle riding hero Ghost Rider first appeared in a 1972 issue of Marvel Spotlight.
That's true, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Ghost Rider.
He's coming back.
You mean Black Widow?
Oh, Black Widow.
Mm-hmm.
She may or may not be dead now.
Damn it, Marvel.
Actually, she's dead. The person who's killing all of her people is actually the Unstoppable Wasp because they're going to have her do a dark turn. Because they're both Red Room graduates.
Oh, Charlie Esser gets a true or false also.
Uh-oh. Still behind, man.
Oh, you should get this. True or false? Fin Fang Foom is a mystical dragon created by Merlin during the time of King Arthur.
No, that's false. He's an alien.
That's right. Fin Fang Foom is an alien from the planet Maklu 4.
Yeah, all dragons are aliens. Everyone knows that.
Or cats.
Right. Charlie gets Sam Wilson, the Falcon.
The one true Captain America. Yes.
And now you're hating me out too.
Don't you have 3 now? Yeah.
Wolf has 3. You have 2.
Yeah, I got to come from behind, man. I need my come from behind victory. That's what makes it dramatic.
All right, Lilith. By what name do the Asgardians refer to Earth?
It was in the movie, Lilith.
MCU. I was going to say.
The movies. The only one I've seen. Doctor Strange.
She sleeps through those movies.
I don't know. Pass.
Okay.
Midgard.
Oh yeah, I should have known that actually.
Yeah, you should have known that. That's not even like Marvel trivia. That's just general,
General mythology.
Yeah. All right, Charlie.
Okay.
What villainous alien race killed Star-Lord's mother? This is
Ooh,
comics.
what villainous alien race killed Star-Lord's mother? Was that the Badoon? Yes.
You're right.
All tied up.
Charlie. Black Panther.
Panther. The king
That's
of
right. We're
Wakanda.
tied at 3. All right. Miss Hellfire's turn. Should I give you this one since I know Charlie will get this one? Lilith.
Pick the game, Phil.
I know. Okay, then I'll give. I just those just the
Yeah,
one I
you pull
pulled.
it.
because I
That's
know.
the one that got pulled, you know.
All right, Lilith. The superior Spider-Man results from what villain having taken over the body of Spider-Man?
Was that Doc Ock?
Better know that. Charlie won't be friends with you if you don't know that one.
I'll be her friend. I'll be her friend no matter what.
Even though she doesn't like him, Lilith gets
Okay.
Captain America.
What'd she get? Who was her hero or villain?
Captain America, even though she don't like him.
Oh,
All right, 4-3 Lilith. Oh, this is a good one. All right, Charlie.
mhm.
What did Scarlet Witch and Vision name their twin boys?
Oh. Oh. Simon and Pietro or Peter?
Garfunkel. Thomas and William.
Oh, right.
I would have went with Eric and Peter too, honestly, or Pietro.
It wasn't Simon and Garfunkel.
But isn't Wonder Man's name Simon Williams?
Yes.
So why would they name him William and not Simon? Okay. Okay. So I'm behind, man.
Maybe it's someone's dad. I don't know. All right.
And who's
Lilith.
Thomas? Why did you say that name?
All right, Lilith. What is the last name of Daredevil's love interest, Elektra?
Oh God, you would give me the crappy Electra.
You know this. Even from the Netflix, you would know this.
Just think chips with cheese.
Don't do the Netflix Marvel universe. I told you guys. Oh, I can't. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't.
What would you call chips with cheese?
Oh. Just
No?
no.
Charlie was trying to get you to say nachos.
Yes.
Insulin chips. Sorry.
All right, Charlie.
Mhm.
Comics. Deep comics question. What member of the Defenders put Luke Cage on retainer so he would stay with the team?
Oh, well, that had to be Nighthawk.
You're right.
Yes. She was
And
hero for hire.
here's a Doctor Strange for the man in the Doctor Strange shirt.
Perfect. Are we tied up now again?
You are, tied up again.
All
Oh.
tied up. But Lilith has a chance to take the lead once again. Can you feel the tension mounting? The drama.
No.
Oh,
All right, Lilith. True or false? 50-50 shot here. Steve Rogers is the first head of the Avengers Academy training program.
I guess I'll go with true.
Oh.
False. Hank Pym is the first head of the Avengers Academy training program.
No. Skrull Hank Pym was the first head of the Avengers Training Academy.
Listen, Bubble Boy, it says Hank Pym.
Who we all thought was Hank Pym. Don't you know about retcons, kids?
Retcons are the worst. Just ask any DC fan.
Yeah. All they have at DC is retcons.
All right, it's a steal card. Charlie, do you want to attempt to steal?
Oh, I don't know, man.
Do it.
Yeah, we'll steal again. Got to make it dramatic, man. This could change the whole game.
That might have been a good choice. All right. Mac Gargan has had several aliases when battling Spider-Man, but his first and best known was
the Scorpion.
Correct.
I did not know he had any other aliases. Did I get my Hulk back?
Oh, you want your Hulk back? Yeah. But he was Venom for a while. He had
Well,
see,
but no, he was Scorpion Venom.
Yeah.
As Kristen will tell you, he was Scorpion Venom. So, and he killed Spider-Man in the Secret Wars story they did before the most recent Secret Wars, but after the original Secret Wars, in which the Stranger was the guy running Secret Wars.
Okay.
We all remember that.
Yes. Lilith, true or false? Daredevil's father was a former professional boxer.
True.
I was gonna say you better get that one right. And since you answered a Daredevil question, I'll give you Daredevil. What?
This is not Karen Page or Electro. We're good.
Don't have any of them, so you're 5-4, Charlie. All right. Charlie. Luke Cage joins the reformed Avengers when a number of villains break out of what prison?
No. Because I don't think it was. I think they were still using Rikers at the time. I'm gonna go Rikers. Rikers Island Prison. Oh, it was the Raft. Dang it! Thought they were still at Rikers. My mistake.
All right, Lilith. Dane Whitman was a member of the Avengers as what superhero?
Oh.
Ebony Blade.
Yes.
Don't help me.
The 80s. Don't forget the 80s. Well, he was probably in there
Wore
before.
A smart leather jacket, just like all
80s.
the other Avengers, because they all had matching jackets at the time.
That was the 90s.
With a helmet. He was ready to go motorcycle riding. Had a helmet and a leather jacket. He was good.
What was it? What's the answer?
Had a curse on him. Oh, no, nothing?
Nothing.
The Black Knight.
Mm.
Nothing?
Yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, he is the fetch of comic books. They're never going to make him happen.
Oh, jeez.
What?
All right. Charlie, what immortal half-sister of King Arthur is a constant thorn in the side of the Avengers?
Oh, I love her. Morgan Le Fay. And that's not even comic book trivia. That's just Arthurian legend, man.
Black Bolt.
And he's not dyspeptic, so that's good.
Oh, jeez. All right.
11.
What?
Aren't we at 11 questions, or do we have to get 11 cards?
We have to get 11 cards.
3, 4. Charlie's at 6, and Lilith is at 4. All right. Lilith. Baron von Strucker was a leader in the early days of what sinister organization?
And you can't cosplay him at Rose City Comic Con this year.
Is it Hydra?
Yep.
You can't go. Oh, yeah, I did see that in my feed. So, did they say anything about Hydra Cap?
No Hydra. No Hydra or Nazi regalia.
Nothing with Hydra.
Mm-hmm. So I wonder if you can do. Was Cobra associated with Nazis at any point? And what about AIM? No. The DC Cobra. The DC Cobra.
Oh.
Yeah. And what about AIM? Because there are an offshoot of Hydra. So if I go in there in a yellow beekeeper outfit, am I told I have to leave?
That's what I was gonna say.
And
Just say you're a beekeeper.
Yeah.
About them the other day.
Yeah. We had a whole conversation about that on Super Connectivity. And it's what it is Nazis ruin things for everybody.
It's kind of their thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, it's like poor Pepe the Frog. He was just a frog who wanted to pee. That's all he was. And then Nazi said, well, he's our Nazi frog who wants to pee. And it's like, well, now no one can enjoy Pepe the Frog anymore. Thanks, Nazis. Oh, Nazis are the worst.
Jeez. All right, 6-5, Charlie, and I believe Charlie Esser is up again.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, after being blamed for the death of Iron Fist, Power Man left New York and settled in what city?
I'm going to say, I'm going to say Los Angeles? Was that when he was hanging out with Moon Knight? Nope, Chicago. Oh, I should have gone with my instincts. I was thinking Chicago, St. Louis, but then I remember, wait, he was with Moon Knight for a while, and they were based in L.A., so there you go. I overthought it. That was my problem.
All right, Lilith Hellfire. True or false?
Can tie it all up.
Stick, Stone, Shaft, Claw, and Daredevil are part of a group called The Chosen that opposes the Hand.
Repeat that.
True or false? Stick, Stone, Shaft, Claw, and Daredevil are part of a group called The Chosen that opposes the Hand.
True.
False. They oppose the Hand but are called the Chaste.
The Chaste.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Not the Chosen.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got really messed up views on human sexuality in the Marvel universe. You know.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Now I'm just saying, man. Like we're gonna be the guys who fight the bad guys. We'll call ourselves the Chaste because we can't get laid. But we're gonna make it sound like it's our choice, you know, not that we're just really obsessive guys who don't bathe. It's gonna be no. That's we made a vow of chastity, man. Like, no, you didn't make any vow of chastity, dude. The Lecter made a vow of chastity, maybe. You guys, not so much.
All right, Charlie Esser is up. Charlie, who steals the Terrigen crystals from the Inhumans, leading to Black Bolt declaring war on the United States?
Who stole Terrigen crystals from the Inhumans, leading to war with the United States? I don't even remember this story. I'm going to go out on a limb and was it Reed Richards? That bomb-throwing lunatic? I was thinking it was Quicksilver. Why would he declare war on the United States? He's not an American. He's from Wundagore. His dad isn't even officially the Wizard anymore, so it's not like he has American citizenship.
They asked Black Bolt. He didn't give him an answer.
Boom, boom. And I was thinking Quicksilver, because I was thinking, oh, yeah, I know Quicksilver stole them at one point. I'm thinking, but why would that lead to war with the United States? Because he stole them so that he could give his child powers. But, you know, that's when Lockjaw tells him, dude, you know, she could wind up as a dog or a doorway. Don't do this to your kid. She's, you know, you don't put a kid in Terrigen crystals. Which we then got again redressed in just before Black Bolt blew up Attilan, because Gorgon put his son in it, and they were like, Gorgon, your son is too young for this. And he says, no, he needs power to defend himself. And like came out with a buffalo head. I mean, maybe he's got cool buffalo powers too, but it's like, dude, now I mean, when you're Gorgon, you know, and then Gorgon wound up getting crippled, and like is like the one guy in, you know, the Marvel universe that our technology cannot save you from being in a wheelchair, even though sure Tony Stark we did it, and like, you know, Charles Xavier we do it like twice a week. So for you, Gorgon, you're stuck. Sorry, dude.
All right. All right. It's 6-5, Charlie. Lilith, you got a steal card. Would you like to attempt to steal one of Charlie's character cards?
No,
Take the
thank
lead.
you.
No?
No, thank
Oh. Okay. Lilith,
Showing doom like mercy.
what was the name of Sharon Carter's aunt, a freedom fighter and love interest of Captain America in World War II?
Peggy.
Should have went for the steal.
Technically, that was her sister, but you know, sliding time.
Give me a She-Hulk.
Hey.
All right. Charlie.
Mhm.
By what name is Uatu more commonly known? UATU.
Yes, I know who he is. So here's the thing. Yes, people of Earth call him the Watcher, but he's actually a Watcher. So when we call him the Watcher, it's like, you know, him saying the human to Reed Richards. You know, oh, the human. You know, it's like, which human? There's like 8 billion of them.
Can't
Like,
just
no,
take
you know,
away.
the human who's always here. What's his name? Reed Richards.
Such a sore winner. All right, for that jive turkey.
I'm just saying they aren't nerdy enough in these cards. That's my statement.
For the jive turkey from the Gamma Cast or from the Cage Cast, Luke Cage.
Which
Sweet Christmas.
All right. Lilith. By what supervillain name is Johann Schmidt more commonly known?
You can't cosplay him this year at Rose City Comic Con either.
German name.
oh,
Means John Smith, as if he were some sort of everyman who rose to dark and diabolical power.
Johann Schmidt.
I heard you. I'm gonna pass.
The Red Skull.
Weren't even gonna guess on that one.
No.
I think you're throwing the game, Lilith. That's my opinion. I don't
Doesn't
think
want
you
you to
take
cry.
this game seriously, Lilith.
Oh man, he does take Marvel seriously. All right, Charlie Esser.
If we were doing this
Who
with
joined the
DC
new-
characters or Archie characters, I would be just as serious. I just wouldn't be doing as well. So you bring in Archie trivia, I will do Archie trivia. I'm going to be as intense as I am right now because it's
Okay.
trivia, dang it. Trivia matters, which is ironic because the name trivia,
I'll send it to you in the mail, Phil.
taken from
What?
the Greek, where three roads meet.
Archie Trip. Send it.
Okay. Okay.
I'll do
All
it, man.
right.
I'll go. I know who Cheryl Blossom is. I can play the game, man.
I was gonna say, yeah, send it to me because I don't know any of that. All right, Charlie Esser. See if he gets this. Who joined the new Avengers as Ronin in order to investigate the Silver Samurai?
The new Avengers?
Who joined the new Avengers as Ronin in order to investigate the Silver Samurai?
Because there were two Ronins. One was Blade, but it's not Blade because Blade was investigating. Was it Blade? Is that the one they're looking at? No, I don't think so. Blade was investigating the was investigating like crazy guys. I'm gonna go with Hawkeye.
Echo.
Echo. Okay, Echo. Oh yeah, Echo. I remember that. The third person who was the Ronin. And then I think Hawkeye's going to be Ronin again now. But yes, but Blade was Ronin for a little while. And because he first came in as the amazing spider hero. And then he took on the Ronin costume, and then they revealed he was Blade because they didn't want to reveal that he was Blade too soon. But yes, Echo was the first one to do it.
Yes. All right.
So
Lilith,
I don't know who Echo was before they were Ronin. So I have no idea that, like I'm going to be Ronin, but I'm really Echo. It's like, don't know either of you. So that's not really much of a reveal.
All right, 7-6, Charlie and Lilith. Old school Marvel question.
She's coming up.
Before defecting to the United States, what hero did the Black Widow battle?
She had her first appearance in his movie. In the movies.
That means nothing to me. Seriously. Pass.
Black Widow.
No.
I mean Iron Man.
Yes. Yeah. The character was Black Widow. Iron Man. Yes.
Iron Man. Yeah.
She also
Iron Man.
seduced Hawkeye the Evil. She was awesome.
Like a true Black Widow. All right, Charlie Esser.
Mm-hmm.
True or false? Camp Hammond, where superheroes are trained as part of the 50-state initiative, is located in Texas.
No, it's located in Connecticut.
Stamford, Connecticut.
Yes. It was
all
built
the
there
real
after
stuff.
the Stanford disaster. It was named after Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch. The one hero who, when he realized that with great power comes great responsibility, decided to become a police officer and use his powers within the system to better further justice, rather than self-aggrandizement like that.
So boring.
That is Spider-Man.
You and your
That's why
anti-Spider.
it's camp. Well, whoosh. Everyone should be, because that's
For
the
the
only
man
thing that
who's-
keeps them honest.
For the man who's always on an anti-Spider-Man kick, Green Goblin.
Yes.
A good villain. Where he comes from.
So we're at 8. I'm at 8 now.
Yep.
Okay.
You sure it's 9? I feel like it's 9.
Your long nightmare is almost over, Lilith. It's okay.
7.
See,
Yeah,
the
Charlie's
problem
at
is,
8.
Lilith, if you write all the Archie trivia, I can't compete against you because then you obviously know all the answers.
I'll send it in a sealed box. It's fine. I'm
But you
sure there's
have written the questions.
on eBay.
I'm sorry, Walmart only had the Marvel trivia.
See, I need to find Archie trivia, and she'll write Archie questions for me. I'll write Archie questions for her, and then we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Questions, because I've never read any. I've read like 2 Archie issues, so like don't say what issue. I don't know. I can't do that with Marvel. So
All right.
That is my
Lilith
one weakness.
Hellfire. It's a steal card. Do you want to attempt to steal?
Oh, thank you.
No? Okay.
you could theoretically
I-
lose 2 cards and get this all over faster.
No.
All right. Lilith, I'll even give you a hint on this. Nicholas McCabbs, who tells Daredevil that he's protecting a child that's possibly the Antichrist, was actually what Marvel villain? And I'll even tell you it was during Kevin Smith's Daredevil.
Oh.
Spider-Man villain.
Is that the guy with the fishbowl head?
I'll pass.
She's throwing this. Yeah, Mysterio.
She is throwing it, man.
She is.
Yeah.
She doesn't want you to get taunted for losing to a DC fan.
I don't want the DC people coming at me. So,
Why? So you know it all. Marvel, DC, Archie. You know it all.
She's already on her
Pop
phone.
There's too much-
She's running off.
Pop culturist Lilith Hellfire. Oh, this one is so Charlie Esser. There's a couple in here that say Secret World Wars or Battle World. It's the original Secret Wars from the 80s.
Okay.
Charlie, what villain is temporarily possessed by the Beyonder during the skirmishes of Battle World?
I'm sorry, which villain?
What villain is temporarily possessed by the Beyonder during the skirmishes of Battle World? Thought you knew this, like the back of your hand.
Well, there's a lot of different ways you could phrase it. I'm gonna say it was Claw.
Excellent.
Yes, because that's where he hid in the Echo of Claw when Doctor Doom stole his power.
Charlie Esther with 9.
Yes. See, now Doctor Doom, when he stole the power, you could say he was possessed by the Beyonder because he was in possession of the Beyonder's power. That's how that's the trick question on that one.
Yes.
They're not questions in this one.
All right. If you don't get this, you are throwing the game, Lilith. All right, Lilith Hellfire. What color is Doc Samson's hair?
This is easy because you've never seen the movie, so.
Black? I don't know.
You're not even trying.
She is throwing this game.
Yeah.
Green.
It's not fun if you don't play, Lilith.
Okay. Next time, I promise I'll be more intense. I promise.
You don't have to be intense. You just got to actually try. You got to say, oh, yeah, that was... You got to guess, you know?
Don't fake it.
I don't think she was into the
Charlie's
idea of
ego
the
can take
contest
it
from the start. You know?
It's just faking it.
You know, Lilith, I have agreed to do an Archie trivia contest with you.
Not doing an Archie trivia contest.
Because I believe in joyful competition.
Do you?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And wow, Phil, you got like so many lens flares going on right now. You look like a J.J.
I
Abrams film. No, it's cool. It's like, you know, oh.
Sun's coming in the window.
Yeah.
There we go. That's fine. All right, Charlie Esther, another Secret Wars question.
Okay. Original?
Oh, yeah.
Or extra
yeah,
crispy?
Yeah. Original, yes.
Or 2. Or that weird middle one. Or the one issue of Fantastic Four that was called Secret Wars 3.
All right, now the original. True or false? When the two teams are set up in the Secret Wars, Magneto is placed with the heroes.
That is correct.
Correct.
Yes.
Give you the mighty Thor. Well,
Far from the rainbow bridge of Asgard, where the mighty Norse gods roam.
Charlie has
Find
10.
a handsome hero, the god of thunder, mighty Thor.
All Charlie needs to do is answer one more correct question, and Lilith's like, thank God.
See, now if I start throwing the game, then Lilith is trapped here till she starts playing.
Oh!
Oh, come on! I got exciting news to talk about. Let's get this.
Okay.
All right. Lilith, what rare and fictitious metal is a key natural resource of the Black Panther's country of Wakanda?
Oh, damn it.
This answer, it's not going to hurt. You're not going to win even if you answer this one.
Oh!
I'm only one question away. Just try. Just try.
What's the
Like
super?
it actually means something to
No,
me.
I know, but like,
What's the super metal from all those MCU movies? Come on.
why do you keep asking me about MCU
Yeah.
movies? Why? No, I know this, but it's on the tip of my tongue.
You know,
It's
it is.
or whatever.
Wait, what'd you say?
Verbanium or something like that.
Vibranium? Should we give it to her?
Yeah, I was going to say it's the metal that absorbs vibrations. Yeah, there you go. Vibranium.
She kind of said it.
We'll say. Had to drop a vibranium. Yeah, okay.
I can handle that.
That was vibranium.
What? All right. Well, it's up to 7. Like I said, Charlie Esser, this could be the game-deciding question. All right, Charlie Esser, for the win. This is a steal card, but I don't think you're going to steal. You're going to probably win anyway. All right, Charlie Esser. Who forms the Infinity Watch?
I'm sorry?
What?
Yes,
Never mind.
Do you want to attempt to steal?
No, I'm not going to attempt to steal on this one.
Okay. Who forms the Infinity Watch? A group charged with defending the Infinity Gems from those who would abuse their power.
Oh, Oh, was that Nova?
What?
Wasn't the Nova Corps? I don't know. I'm not big on Cosmic, man. Was it the
Adam
Elders?
Warlock.
Oh, Adam Warlock. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know Cosmic, man. I'm not. Cosmic and Mutants are like my big, like, dead zones.
Fan at least though.
Oh no, Adam Warlock makes sense. You know, I was, you know,
90s.
yeah.
All right, Lilith's like, damn it. All right, Lilith Hellfire. True or false? Black Bolt's full name is Blackagar Boltagon.
True.
True.
That is correct.
Yeah, Nova. Man, I should stack this with Cosmic and Mutant cards, so Charlie Esser is not going to win. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, no, I've always said that. Those are my big, like, blank areas, man.
10 to 8. 10 to 8. All right.
Collectible. Let's get this over with.
All right, Charlie Esser for the win. What is the name of the team of soldiers created with Hulk's DNA by General John Riker?
Oh, that would be the Gamma Corps.
Charlie Esser wins it all.
I'd read the hell out of that. The whole.
Oh, it's a great one. It's that's actually a pretty cool book. Basically, they took a group of people who blamed the Hulk for problems in their lives. They jammed them up with various gamma creatures' DNA, and so you had one kid who became like a gray leader, and this one soldier who became a gray Hulk character. One guy who got like harpy stuff. I didn't even know who the harpy was until they've recently explained who the harpy is. And yeah, it was a cool thing. And then I won't give you the ending, but yeah, you don't pick it up, man. I'm sure. Trust me, I'm sure that's something you can get out of the 99-cent bin.
My
Gamma
favorite.
So of course, surprising no one, Charlie Esser wins. But who did he win with? Surprisingly, Iron Fist wins the game for Charlie.
I liked Iron Fist. It was a good show.
I like comic Iron Fist. I do not like Defenders versus Iron Fist.
Yeah, well,
The Kramer of the Defenders.
he's
Sorry.
the Kramer. He is the Kramer. He just. Yeah. Nobody even really likes Kramer either, you know. They just have him around because they don't know what else to do with him because he's there. The plot winds up circling around him for some reason.
Falls backwards in the money.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So, of course, Charlie Esser retains his title.
Yay.
All right. Lilith, you said you had big news. What is the big news of the week?
Oh, so I just wanted to shout out DC since we were doing Marvel trivia. They just won a visionary award for their LGBTQA. Did I get all the letters? I think I got all the letters.
Yeah, that's all the current. That's the current flock of letters. Yes.
No, because most people forget the A. So.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, I'm proud of them, even though I don't agree that they should have got it, but good for them.
What did they get that for?
I think what book was it? Hold on. Where did it go?
Well, it better not be Batwoman, because
yeah, it might be. Hold on.
Yeah, I think they're riding that Batwoman train a little hard, you know.
Yeah, it is Batwoman because superhero as a comic lead.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I personally think that Wiccan is a much stronger LGBTQA character.
But Batwoman has her own book right now.
Yeah, this is true. But I'm just saying, like, as far as importance in overall story, yeah, Batwoman gets her own book. So I guess that's the selling point, is that it's an LGBTQA character who has her own book.
She just happens to be one. I mean, they don't really focus on that relationship a lot, so it's just it's not like a fixed. Yeah. So I can see that.
Well, Well, while we're kind of on this subject, Lilith, did you see that? I guess there's like a petition or something going around. People are pushing for Wonder Woman to be bisexual in the sequel.
I think like naturally, Wonder Woman, it doesn't need to be said. I'm just saying.
I think they kind of said it in the first movie.
So I mean, do you know why people are so like obsessed with like I get it, you want representation, but I don't know, just let something be. I mean, it's kind of something. I don't know how I feel. Like I said,
I don't even know if it's about representation.
So it's just like she's an Amazon. We're all kind of just you know.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, good for the LGBTQA community, and good for Batwoman that she does have her own ongoing, and is because North Star doesn't have that, Wiccan doesn't have that. Wiccan's only in team books, although they did declare that he is a Sorcerer Supreme, so that's cool. And what I like about
oh, but you know who did come out with their own book now? Iceman.
Oh yeah. Oh, Iceman has his own book. That is correct. Yeah, he got outed by himself. That's funny. It's just never not funny that he outed himself, and like he wasn't even aware of his own sexuality until he like told himself that from his younger self, and it's all because of Jean Grey. I always makes me wonder if Jean Grey is like retconning like their own futures in a weird way.
I just wonder when old Jean Grey comes back if she's going to be retconning stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, they're all just centuries.
They've really screwed the pooch on that character way too much to not retcon some of that stuff away. So
I just mean retconning all X-Men stuff in general.
Yeah. Well, as we've discussed, the whole legacy thing is to show that the times that everyone's going back to aren't the times they're supposed to be. That, you know, they're going back in time, and it's the time that the books were originally created, not the actual sliding time understanding. You know, so what it is that, yeah, all of this past didn't really happen because the actual past is still only this far away. It's a great way to totally have rebooted retconned universes without actually having to acknowledge it by saying, no, that's just the nature of the universe that we get pulled forward. And now we know we're being pulled forward, and so stuff that happened in our past actually didn't happen because it happened at a time when things were different, although it did. It's weird. It's going to be weird how they actually do the math on it. But I, for one, am enjoying that concept. Haven't read that many books of it, but I am enjoying the concept, and we'll see where it goes. But, yeah. I wonder if there are any asexual superheroes right now.
I wish there was.
There's probably some alien out there or something.
You know, that would be, you know what, that could be something they could do with Boulder. Actually, just don't, because they got into this whole thing about his sexuality because everyone's got to get in Boulder's pants, and it would be a great way. It would be a great way to really emphasize, you know. Well, no, that's one of the things I always say about Boulder is, you know, there's always some super hot girl whose whose touch is poison. Who are like, hey, why don't you go hang out with Boulder? Nothing can hurt him, you know. And all the girls like, oh, so I should just be with him just because he's not the one who's gonna die, as if like Boulder was even that into you. Like, oh, of course, Boulder, you're just going to be so into us because we're the hot girls whose touch equals death and we can't kill you. So it's like, yeah, this is the only way you're ever going to get a woman, Boulder. And I think it would be kind of cool if it was like, you know, actually, I'm not that into that, you know? It doesn't really do anything for me, much in the same way he doesn't drink because he says, you know, alcohol doesn't affect me and I like the way soda tastes better, you know? Why would I drink beer if it's not going to get me drunk and it tastes like beer? You know? And yeah, you know. And so that would be a really interesting. If you really wanted to have an asexual superhero and not have him just be a joke, you know, which means you'd have to actually let Boulder not be a joke for 5 minutes. He would be a really great character. You could have to have a really interesting asexual superhero. You know. Although we do have an asexual with his own comic book, don't we, Lilith?
Of course.
Jughead.
Need somebody pants.
Now, but he's not aromantic, correct? He's just asexual. Like him and what's her name are still like a couple. or no?
Yeah. I mean, it's murky. I don't think they really.
It's an interesting. Yeah.
It's
The
honestly,
asexual. Yeah. The asexual versus aromantic question. That's a very, that was interesting because they handled that on BoJack Horseman. They had that on BoJack Horseman this year with Todd, and this idea that what? Oh, you haven't seen it? Oh, Lilith, it's been out. It's been out. Just watch your BoJack Horseman so we can talk about asexuality versus aromantic.
Okay, actually.
I'm sorry, what?
BoJack today, actually.
Oh, you're gonna watch
it
BoJack
today?
Okay, so we watch BoJack, and then next week we can talk about BoJack Horseman. I'd like that. I like BoJack Horseman. It's a good show.
So underrated.
Yeah. That's the thing. Like, everyone says, "Oh, it's so underrated." I don't think it is. I think it's very well rated. I think I've never really heard anyone speak ill of it.
People don't get it. Like, it's the Hollywood thing and the animals and the humans. Like, a lot of people just don't get it. My boyfriend.
I just haven't met any who don't get it. I guess that's my thing. Because I guess to me with a BoJack, it's like I don't think anyone is watching it who doesn't get it, which I think is kind of the joy of Netflix
anymore. So
yeah. Well, no, but it's just this. Yeah, it's this thing. It's like it's only a fan community. The only exception is Marvel. Marvel is like that one place where you have people who don't like the shows but still watch them and complain about them. Because it's like, well, we're in the genre and it's part of it, so I guess we gotta. It's like the closest thing you have to, the reason why people used to watch shows they didn't like was because they were stuck in a time slot. And now what you're facing is a universe where people are watching shows they don't like, not because they're in the time slot, but because, well, it's part of the overall genre. So I gotta watch this. I gotta watch Iron Fist because they're gonna bring it back.
I hate watch Grimm season 3, right before I wasn't gonna waste my time even on that. So
yeah, there you go.
I think I just struck brilliance. What we need to do is a special. What would be an even better trivia contest?
Okay.
Take us out of it. It'll be like a 4-way trivia game between my wife, Charlie's wife, Tyler's wife, and Lilith's boyfriend.
My wife doesn't know trivia, unless it's about soap operas.
I was asking Danielle these questions, and she didn't get most of them. So that's the thing. It's going to be like it's going to be a race to see who gets one question right.
That doesn't sound entertaining. I don't know. It sounds like you're asking me to put my wife in a position where people are going to.
He loves those movies.
I'll put my wife in there. Huh? What? I was going to say.
Yeah, Lilith's boyfriend knows all the MCUs. He's going to get all those.
Yeah, he loves the MCU movies, and Lilith will be whipping him for the week out leading up to the game. Like, you got to get this right.
He has some
you can't embarrass me.
Observations, though. He really does sometimes. I just go, where did that come from?
Well, that's true. Lil's like, I'm going to sleep through this MCU movie. Wake me up when it's over and tell me what happened so I can talk to the guys later.
I mean, I did watch Doctor Strange, and I've seen one Iron Man movie and the first Hulk movie. So, with Eric Bana.
Did you watch Jessica Jones? Spider-Man they say it's very good.
I watched the good clips that people post on Twitter. Put to you that way.
Yeah, you were always dropping out, Lilith. Just so you know.
I've got bad.
But yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, hurricane
here. But I was gonna say, I'm pretty. I think I remember Lilith saying she wasn't, that thrilled with Jessica Jones.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I'm just. I didn't know if you actually had watched it or not. I know that it is like the gateway. It's like the most. It's like the MCU show on Netflix that people watch the most.
I'm glad that it's Jessica Jones.
Yeah, well, it's a good show, and it's not really superhero intensive. I mean, it exists in that universe, but it's very much kind of its own thing outside of it.
Did Jessica Jones get the biggest numbers? Because I thought Luke Cage broke Netflix.
I think this is based on rewatch, and
Oh.
first watch. It's based on rewatch and first watch. What is the thing that most people first watch when they're watching things? And it's Jessica Jones. It's sort of like how Voyager is the most rewatched Star Trek on Netflix.
Really?
Yeah,
Yep.
Voyager's awesome.
Janeway's a gift. 7 and 9 is hot, and that's all I'm gonna give Voyager.
And that's all you need. That's more than most Star Trek shows have.
You say San has Cisco and the Ferengi. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Hey, look, you're preaching to this choir about DS9, and everyone who says like, really DS9, but DS9 is low.
Yeah, it
And
is.
what's interesting about it?
Ship. People really hated that apparently.
Yeah, it's because it's not about a ship. It's about a colony. It's about real world daily activities. And I've got to get back to.
Go back and watch that now. I think they would get it more.
Yeah. Well, you know what I think the problem is I don't think that, it's always an interesting question about what lends itself to rewatching. And is it entertainment and distraction, or is it stuff that's like more makes you think? Because I think basically you can sit down for a Star Trek thing that's going to make you think, or you can sit down for a Star Trek thing that's going to have a shirtless Kirk punching a Gorn. And I think part of you just goes, let's go watch shirtless Kirk punch a Gorn. That's
inspiration because is my captain. Just I love all the hijinks of Picard, and it's different than Kirk's.
Yes, I'm waiting for Picard to show up on Orville. That is going to be so cool.
They have a good.
Yes.
I hope they make him into a Mud-like character. I want to see him as just this, the con man to the stars. Like, what? I am, I am Lucius Malou, and oh no, just like everyone will be like, it's that Tang Acid. I can't resist him. I want to believe him.
There's going to be so many in jokes. There's going to be so many in jokes. He's going to be like, make it so. They're like, make what so? Make what? What?
He is one Picard, and Picard's going to be, or not Picard. Patrick Stewart's going to be a reoccurring character on the show. They're going to bring out, and he's going to be in there all the time.
I keep his card on my screen, so it's all good.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. But I would love to see him. Bullock was kind of a dirty version of Picard. I want to get him kind of away from Picard into something that is a little more, as a guy who's not so straight-laced. I want him to be a Harry Mudd. I wanted him to be doing a Harry Mudd character. I would love Picard as a Harry Mudd character.
So what's going on with our Southgate Media Group Star Trek podcast? Plug that.
I don't know. That's on hold, I guess. I mean, we were looking for multiple people, all these people to help us do it, and I think the interest. I don't know if the interest wasn't there.
Well, the problem was we decided to do it in story chronological order, which means you had to start with.
Nobody wanted to do Enterprise.
Well, I'll do Enterprise. I like Enterprise.
Rob Southgate and I did the first episode, but I don't think anyone else wanted to do Enterprise. Everyone wanted to jump around.
And now your big problem is that now you got to do what's the new one coming out?
Discovery. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. Discovery.
And it's like,
Yeah. Well, the first episode.
And for it to come on DVD. Okay.
Yeah. Well, the first episode's on this Sunday on CBS. After that, it's pay. Their digital platform.
Say The Good Fight is a good show, and that's actually the show. Like Star Trek Discovery was supposed to launch CBS All Access, but it got delayed, so they went with The Good Fight, and that's actually a really good show. But it's still not. 2 shows are not worth $10 a month. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Nope.
And
that's why I don't have Hulu, man. All they had to do was get the rest of the Hulks on there, and I'd still have Hulu to this day.
I'm
telling you,
season 1 because CBS owns the rights to that. So Flash, like original Flash from the 90s.
Yeah, I remember.
Sure.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah, no, it's and they, it's
they want their money. They want their money because all you damn. They want their money because all you damn millennials cut the cord, Lilith.
Well, give us something worth not cutting the cord for, and then come talk to me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It dictates what it dictates, okay?
Yeah.
But now we get all these $10 a month digital platforms. But to pay Warner Brothers for my Teen Titans.
I got the Tick, and I got everything else on Netflix. I'm good.
Yeah, but you know, all those platforms are all going to fall apart because no one's going to pay you that. Because you know what's going to happen? You're going to wind up paying for cable so that you get all the platforms on your cable in your cable bill. And so what's going to happen is, you know, what's it like? Comcast is going to say, okay, here's the deal. People are going to pay us $100 a month. You get to pick, you know, 14 streaming services, and there you go. And everybody's happy now.
Actually.
And we'll put on broadcast TV too. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Do you guys know about Sling TV? I see that becoming really big in light of all of these things. So
I don't know what Sling TV is. Is that one of the ones where someone's stealing shows and giving it away for free?
But everybody who's kind of tired of the cable companies, you may want to go look into Sling TV.
Is it legal or is it?
Oh, it's like $14.99 the top, like you get like 5 streaming services and like the top like 6 channels or something at the starting point of $14.99.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Charlie's right. I think they're going to start offering, you know, you get these streaming services and
yeah, it's only a matter
your
of time.
cable bill get like $500. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
That's
because you know. That's all cable was originally. It was just, oh, here's these channels with unique content. Pay us money, and we'll put the shows in your TV. You know, and that was the model. And then it was like, well, what if I just had my streaming? And I said, well, you're just going to pay $10 a month to me for the streaming. And you know, it's like, yeah, but you still got to buy the dang cable. You know, you still got to buy the dang cable.
I don't. Almost everything I watch is on the regular stations now, with the exception of FX. I'm really thinking. I cut the cord for 6 months one time, like no Netflix, no nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I was perfectly, just had internet, so I was perfectly.
But where did you get the internet from?
Who was it? It was by itself. It wasn't from the cable company. It was like Frontier or something like that. That just offers.
Oh, okay.
By
They
itself.
just offer a DSL connection. Okay, that's cool.
By itself.
Yeah. Well, hey, there were places, if there was that kind of service here, I'd probably.
Xfinity. I thought Xfinity was in the tri-state area.
Oh, Xfinity. Is that what Xfinity is? I see it all the time, but they don't advertise, so I don't know what they're offering.
Yeah, they can do the cable and internet package or just the internet with Xfinity. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can do just the internet with Optimum too, you know. And I think I still get my Optimum service.
Time Warner. Enough banging on these big corporations that aren't giving us any sponsorship. What shall we talk about next, Philip?
Lilith, Charlie and I talked about this a little last night on Super Connectivity, but did you see
Spoil it for me. I got it queued up on my YouTube. I'm kidding. Super Connectivity. Last night's yesterday they announced the details about the CW crossover this year. Yes, Earth X. Nazis, and that's to tie into the Ray, though. You know, the little animated cartoon that they're making. I really feel like they did it. So that's kind of smart, but at the same time, I'm tired of Nazis.
Is that going to be their theme? Is that going to be their theme this year? Punch a Nazi in the face.
Yeah, pretty much.
In the middle
shows, huh?
In the middle of Barry
Wasn't that their theme last year? No, but I mean Legends. Legends was punching Nazis all last year.
Yeah, well, yeah. Legends lends itself more to it, though. I
only watched the one show, and even that sporadically. You know? So everyone else is going to come and punch the Nazis. Okay, that's fine. Oh, and maybe that's the whole time. Is like the Legends screwed up history, and now the Nazis won World War II, and.
Oh, they're actually going to a parallel Earth, right? That's what.
Yeah, but maybe the parallel Earth exists because of the Legends. I don't know.
I would like that because Legends. I mean, the screw up counter on Legends is like legendary. So.
I know. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, wait a minute. So like, Barry and everyone else are just fine with like these people going around messing with time. You know, Sarah, the ex-assassin from the League of Assassins, Heatwave, you know, and Thief, and I mean, Ray's just a dork. I mean, they're all right with these guys just going around messing with time. Everyone always gets down on Barry for messing with the timeline, but oh yeah, let's let these B-list CW characters go mess with the timeline.
And you know, that's why Legends gets the post-Flash spot, because it needed a little help.
So that's gonna be weird for that crossover, because they're putting Arrow for that week only. Arrow will be on after Supergirl. Yeah.
You know that there's a ship between Arrow and Supergirl, and they call it Super Arrow on Reddit, and it's the only reason why I like it is because they velocity. So when they did that, I was like, that's kind of funny. That's going to give them fuel for the fire.
Oh man, the Reddit queen over there.
Hey, Reddit's got some interesting stuff, man. Subreddit, especially great conversation, actually, not just memes and crap posts.
Well, yeah, didn't they spoil that whole Black Siren thing?
Yes, they broke it wide open, and they also really spoiled it. I'm happy that they prepared me for the worst. So,
wait, they spoiled you for what?
the death of Laurel.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, Lilith, you're not really selling cutting the cord by the way. I just have this one, you know, internet provider that, like, you know, just does this thing, and it's like, yeah, you're not selling it, sweetheart. I'm just saying.
I can live without TV, actually. If I didn't podcast about pop culture, I'd be perfectly happy just reading books in a cabin with an outhouse. Like, just to be honest, I'm sick of humanity. I'm sick of society.
You don't want an outhouse, Lilith. That's everyone. See, everyone thinks outhouses are great, but they actually aren't self-maintaining, and you do have to periodically dig a new one. Okay.
I know. I go camping. I know.
And no one wants to go honey dipping.
Just saying, I can lead a Unabomber lifestyle. That's all that minus shipping bombs to people. Lifestyle, really. No problem.
Yeah.
I just saw that on the internet last night. I guess they make hemp toilet paper.
Why were you researching hemp toilet paper? What kind of?
It just came up in the timeline. Well, maybe it was even Facebook or something. Maybe someone else put it up, but they're like, you know, we kill how many trees with regular toilet paper, but hemp is like better. So,
the timber industry, okay?
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
You can make anything out of hemp nowadays.
Valuable fact.
Yeah.
Oh, the clothes make me itchy. So
I don't think it's actually very good I don't think it actually makes a very smooth like cloth. I've never heard anyone like say, "Oh, hemp is so comfortable." Yeah. It never looks comfortable. It looks really like freaking rope. It looks like, you know, what it was originally made for. It makes for a very strong rope. And you probably can make decent, you know, pulp paper out of it. I don't know if it's going to be that nice on your buttocks. I don't think it's going to be nice on your nuts and berries, you know? I don't even think a hemp kilt is going to be comfortable. So,
not even the kilt again.
No, I told this to Phil. It's only a kilt if you don't wear underwear underneath. Otherwise, it's just a skirt.
That's why I want to wear a kilt, Lilith.
Like Charlie ever wears underwear. Come on.
You have to. No, see, that's the thing, Phil. You have to wear underwear if you wear pants because you have a seam. Comfortable.
Trust
it's not
me,
a comfortable seam to, you know, it gets up in your business.
I tried it when I was like 3 or 4. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you need underwear.
And don't even get me started on zippers and skin, because that's that is not a fun place to be. I don't understand. Like, I know, I guess it's a manly thing, but it's like I prefer comfort.
That's
comfort.
I know that always scares me. Like I need interlocking metal teeth down there. No.
Exactly, man. Not cool, man. Not cool.
Did anybody read an interesting comic book this week? I know I didn't.
Oh! I know. I wasn't even. I mean, it was okay, but I wasn't even thrilled with Nightwing this week because it's just part of that crossover.
Yeah.
I know I liked
What, that
something I
Gotham
read this week.
Resistance?
What came out this week?
Oh, I know. Lilith, did you like the wrap up of the Hard Traveling Heroes and Green Arrow?
I actually did like that. It didn't go deep enough. It was very superficial, this whole arc. But I like the way that they wrapped it up. I hope to see more of it in the future. That's such a great combination for me. Even you know, cat grab. Most negative sense of the word. Did anybody pick up the Sandman special?
Sandman?
Oh, okay. I'm the only one. It's fine.
Was it good?
Yeah. But what I really actually liked was the Wonder Woman Conan. So,
Oh, Wonder Woman Conan. Was it good?
It's the Wonder Woman I've seen all year.
You're cutting in and out.
It's the best Wonder Woman book I've seen all year.
Best one of the year.
Much so.
Oh, of course. Like a lot of those DC ones, like the specials are better than the actual like monthly books half the time. Oh, Lilith, did you read Superman this week? Charlie said Charlie's losing steam with Superman.
But I literally
set
I think the last 4 issues maybe. Like I haven't finished them. Like I started and I'm just like.
That's Charlie. Charlie, you said you haven't finished the last couple Superman books.
No, and you know what? You know what it was? I'll tell you. It was the whole "Let's Go Learn About America" arc.
Oh
and
man!
It killed my momentum. It wasn't what I wanted to do right now, and and then they have little kid, and then there was some kind of, but I didn't finish that one, and then the Sinestro book is like, oh, I should read that Sinestro book. Oh, do you know what I read this week that was really, really good that I loved? Remind me of everything I loved about it. U.S. Avengers. It is, and it's not done. That's what I loved about it. It's like, it's not done. It's going to keep on going. It is not ending anytime soon, as far as I can tell, because there's another issue next month. And, DaCosta basically, transfers like his billions of dollars to AIM, and then they make Tony Ho the new scientist supreme. It is really cool. It is really cool. I loved everything they did. Red Hulk, has lost his powers, although I'm sure that's not going to take. But they saved his life because, of course, he was the Hydra plugins that let him be. Red Hulk constantly also was killing him, so they had to depower him, and now he's just an old red guy. So that's cool. And and DaCosta is supervillain for good. Is just so awesome as a character, and I do love that. And I just, I really love everything that they're doing with it, and I can't wait to see the next one. I'm trying to think what the other book that came out this week was. I read. Oh, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange, because it was actually it was Doctor Strange's legacy issue where he kind of meets himself, except not really. But they did a very cool thing where he has to deal with the fact that he had not always made the right choices as a mage. And one of the things I loved about that is at the very end, so spoilers if you haven't read it yet, at the very end, it's basically he's fighting the hyper powerful magic creature girl, and then at the end, once he apologizes, she's like, yeah, okay, and then says, and really, what am I doing all this stupid make your dreams come true and dealing with nightmares stuff? I'm gonna go do something else, and just flies off. Which I just love that idea of hyper powerful beings not getting bogged down in the petty. We get bogged down in the petty, and it's maybe we need to just step beyond that. So that was a really good book too.
Did anybody read Venom books? Because I did. Venom.
Read a what?
Venom 1
Venom.
and Venom verse number 3. I like Venom.
Get Tristan in here.
Yeah, no, he's at grandma's. I like Venom too. I just, what it is Tristan isn't consistent enough in reading it for me to buy it for him. And I really liked a lot of the stuff they were doing with Venom. I like that Venom. I think Venom and Brock are talking now, and it really is like it is a real symbiotic relationship, and I like that. I just haven't been able to get into it as much as I'd like to. You know?
Yeah, no, I didn't get it Venom. I just got the 20 other Spider-Man books this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really milk the hell.
He's a menace.
Oh, Jesus.
He's a menace, you know. He's the Nixon in that Frost Nixon picture that Phil was showing me.
Oh, did you hear Neil Adams?
Not a menace.
Who asked for that?
What?
Neil Adams.
Frost Nixon Spider-Man. Oh wait, no.
Wait, Neil Adams is what?
Bringing back Dead Man. Who wants that? Who asked for that?
I guess Neil Adams did. Dead Man. He's the guy who was an acrobat and then he has to solve his own murder. That's his story. And then he solved his own murder and he like killed himself or something. Or is this someone else who now has to solve his own murder?
Neil Adams back at DC, you say?
Okay.
But I mean, you know, it's comic books. They have to bring in the big names now, like because they're just down all around, you know?
Yeah, and do you know what happens is the big name comes in and he says, you know who I really want to work on? Not Superman, not Shazam. I want to do Dead Man because I got the Dead Man take. It's like me if Marvel Actor said, what character do you want to do? And I'd say Boulder. And they'd say,
you don't want to.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, you know, but that's the thing is that these guys, you know, they have these associations with these characters that they feel that, you know, nobody ever got right. And so they want to go in and they want to do that. And they want to do these, you know, and of course, you know, it's like, you know, they'll let you do it too. That's the thing is that if you pick a character, even if you got a great take on Superman, you know, editorial's not going to let you do anything with Superman. You know that whatever you do with Superman, no matter how cool of a take it is, you've always got to put the toys back in the box. And if you don't, they're going to just hire someone to put all their toys away for you. You know, and you're going to have to leave unceremoniously. But if you say, I want to do Dead Man, they're going to say, okay, you know, you're coming in, you got our name, and, you know, do what you want. And, you know, for what it's worth, I think that's one of the things that, you know, we got a little bit with David F. Walker is like, yeah, you know, you want to make Tilda Johnson be Nighthawk? Fine, you know. We weren't using either, you know. And, you know, that's what it comes. But then you can do whatever you want with those characters. You can do anything because nobody is worrying about it. So as a writer, as a creator, you can take a character that you always had an affinity for that no one else did, you know. And you can also be out from under the thumb of editorial on it because, you know, they're like, fine, we weren't really planning on anything with that character.
Oh, Phil, I forgot to say something to you.
What?
Happy Batman and Harley Quinn Day.
Oh, yes. Happy Batman Day and Harley Quinn. Yes. See?
Yeah.
Happy Penguin Day. I don't know. We're just going to...
No, it's Batman Day. Happy Batman Day.
Yeah, I know. I got the email from DC from Harley Quinn today. And calling me Puddin', asking me to buy her books.
I was gonna say Puddin'.
Yeah.
Batman Day.
Did you get that email or no?
I didn't look at it. Maybe.
Oh yeah. You probably did because whatever it's tied to, whatever DC account you might have set up or DC association that you've ever done. Yeah, you probably got one from her, and it says, "Hey Puddin', here's things you can buy to honor my day." And
that's why Tyler's on here. He ran out and buy stuff.
Probably.
After Bojo, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Oh, have you watched the series of Unfortunate Events yet?
Season 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know if you'd watched it yet because that's the other thing I said. Oh, that was so great. You know, I liked it. That was. I was so mad that didn't go any longer than that first season. I was like, oh.
I thought. Oh no, you're. They tried to or whatever took all the budget. So.
Well, are they not doing a second season of that?
They're concurrently shooting season 2. Well, they concurrently shot season 2, and I guess they did. I read something.
Oh, okay. I'm looking forward to that coming back. That was a good series. It almost makes you want to watch the Jim Carrey series, Unfortunate Events. Almost. That close.
I like Jim Carrey in that role, but the rest of the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like Cat in the Hat.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's like.
Does he talk out of his butt?
He has to do that in every movie he's in, except for the number 20.
That's his. I'll be back. I think the entire number 23 was coming out of his butt. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Jim Carrey's a treasure, a weird treasure.
You know, I loved him in The Mask too. Oh wait, he wasn't in that. Yeah. Well, you know, someone did a thing where they had like Deadpool get the mask, and I said that just makes me want to have a Cummings Hiddleston Loki off. In The Mask 2, Electric Boogaloo, we meet Loki, played by Alan Cummings, and he does a great Loki. And of course, Hiddleston is the Loki in the Marvel Universe, which, yeah, granted, Deadpool isn't part of that, but it will be if Stan Lee has his way. And then you could have Loki and Cummings in that crossover be two Lokis. And I think that would be really awesome. I think Hiddleston and Cummings as two Lokis, as two like versions of Lokis, like separated by a Ragnarok. I think that's an awesome idea. Like they're doing right now, they have like all the multiple Lokis all hanging out together. So they've got, you know, when he was a woman, when he was the like Paleolithic Loki, and you know they got all the Lokis, and it's cool. Multiple Lokis is awesome. More Lokis make for a better story. That's all I'm saying. Coming as Loki in The Mask 2.
Bazinga.
Who's watching Young Sheldon? Speaking of Bazinga.
Oh, is that out?
Not yet, but who's on it?
Okay.
I'm gonna give it a try.
Give it a try.
Yeah. I think
I'll watch it.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. I think it's interesting. They have said, I guess, the woman playing his mother in that is actually Laurie Metcalf's daughter.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, yeah. So right there, see, I was gonna say, here's my thing. I would totally watch a Laurie Metcalf sitcom as the mother of Sheldon. So if she can channel that Laurie Metcalf vibe, which maybe she can, or maybe it's nepotism, but if she can channel that vibe, I would love to see, because I love Laurie Metcalf as an actress. She was awesome.
I'm so pumped for the Roseanne revival, because they're retconning a terrible ending. I'm like so happy.
Yeah.
And Will and Grace is coming back. It's like, yes, all the things I watched when I was in middle school are back in vogue.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That you know, that whole last season of Roseanne got into a little too Roseanne-y for me.
Well, she knew. Okay, look, I say Roseanne is a genius because she knew this was her last hurrah. So she did all the fantasy numbers on freaking that network's dime that she could. And
yeah, I mean, I follow. I just. You know.
She had a bumpy relationship with them, and she got what she wanted despite the show's suffering. And like I said, that whole thing gets retconned away with the revival, so I'm really excited.
I was going to say
the whole thing got retconned away with the final episode,
and they're retconning.
Now they're actually retconning the retconning of the retcon. So it's like, so is Dan dead? That's what we need to know.
He's John Goodman's coming back.
No,
Crisis on Infinite Lanfords.
Yes, you know he could be Dan's evil identical cousin, Stan Connor.
What is it? Days of Our Lives?
That's all I'm saying. In Beer Fest, where what's his name? Trash Sheep's brother comes in. We all saw Beer Fest, right? That wasn't just me. I like
never saw
Broken
it.
Lizard. They're kind of a cool group, and I'm actually kind of glad they're doing a Super Troopers too. I just don't know what they're going to do since they're not troopers anymore. They're actual regular cops. How are they going to get to be troopers again? That doesn't make any sense. You can't do Super Troopers 2. It has to be Super Cops.
Keep that quiet.
Looking
for logic from Super Troopers.
Yeah, it was a fun series. Even now it's like questionable. Like, dude, should they have given that kid all those drugs? Was that really? Is that funny, or did they really just traumatize the poor nerdy kid? Like, you know, is it just more bully comedy? That's the question. You know, that line between comedy and being a bully. Too many people just go right across it. That's all I'm saying.
Is it time to go? He's waxing philosophical about Super Troopers.
I guess you want to do some shameless plugs. Don't forget.
Sure. What?
Don't forget the podcast marathon.
Of course not. What podcast marathon is Little Hellfire talking about? There's two actually.
What?
Rob and the gang are doing one live at the Blue Box Saturday, October 7th, and we're not going to be left out. The Capes and Lunatics and our various shows, and a bunch of our friends are going to be. What?
Some friends, not just us.
Yeah, no, some friends, but it'll be right here on the Capes and Lunatics YouTube channel. And as I announced last night, if you would like to advertise here or on the live one or both, get a hold of me or Rob Southgate. You can email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I am @nightwingpdp. We can help you with your advertising needs.
We will endorse your hemp underwear. I will wear it on.
I was going to say, Charlie will model it on air. Or get a hold of us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, and the infamous voicemail, 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And Lilith, do you want to pander as much as I just did?
You can find me live tweeting as soon as the Arrowverse starts back up over at Adventures in FG. For everything else, at Little Hellfire. Please be sure to check out my website, adventuresinfangirling.com. Really excited for the online marathon, so let's do this.
We need to make plans. We need to make plans for our combined Wade's World Newcastle crew episode.
Maybe we'll do a what if. We'll write a what if story. What if they met?
Audio play, yes.
And Charlie, you can be Swamp Thing. He's close
enough. I'll be Swamp Thing.
That's a close amalgamation of the Hulk, right?
Yeah, I can do. I like the old Swamp. I like the Swamp Thing movie. That was great. I love that from the '80s, man. That was great. No, and actually, it actually had a tie-in. Little Bruno was played by the guy who played Half Nelson in the Half Nelson episode of the '80s Incredible Hulk. So we had a whole episode about that. Not too.
I was gonna say, just discussed just recently on GammaCast.
Yes, exactly, man. So yeah, no, I love that. Was a great movie. That first Swamp Thing movie. I never saw that with Adrienne Barbeau, if I recall correctly. And then they did another one, and and then they did a TV series, which I guess was not as good as that second one. But anyway,
Shortly answer.
If you'd like to write to me in that old-fashioned email way, the way our Maz and Paz once did, when we used to watch the Swamp Thing in the movie theaters, you can do so at superconnectivityblog@gmail.com. That's superconnectivityblog, all one word, @gmail.com. Of course, follow me on the Twitter as I live tweet Gotham, the Orville, if we don't do a show after we watch Gotham. And
just this week for the premiere.
And what's another show? Oh, that Inhumans thing that's coming out. And maybe Legends of Tomorrow and all sorts of things. I am live tweeting now that there's shows to live tweet about. And you can live tweet with me at Charlie Esser. That's CharlieEsselCR. Look for the two E's in the middle for quality.
All right. That has been your Capes and Lunatics for the week. What have we learned this week? Well, most importantly, everyone's going to be live tweeting, so follow us on Twitter, all of us and the Capes and Lunatics. Charlie retains his crown as the master of Marvel. Star Trek is coming. Digital platforms, too many. Little Hellfire, Millennial cut board. You could live on an island with books if it wasn't for all this Star review and stuff. Wonder Woman's bisexuality should be implied and not stated outright. Comics this weekend. Superman. Gotta woo Charlie Esther back. And the episode is finally over, so I can shut up.